Why nice men should stop trying to be husbands. Larry works hard, stays loyal, and offers the world to women who couldn't care less. Why should he keep trying to be the husband they don't deserve? Larry is the guy every woman claims to want. On paper, he's responsible, kind, and dependable. He pays his bills, respects women, and plans for the future. Yet somehow, he's always overlooked, outmaneuvered by the Patricks of the world, the bad boys, the emotionally unavailable, the ones who treat women as disposable objects rather than partners. Modern dating has made one thing painfully clear. Being a nice man like Larry is a losing strategy. While women swoon over men who offer nothing but chaos and charisma, Larry is left wondering what went wrong. The truth? It's not Larry's fault. It's the system that's broken. It's time for men like him to stop trying to be the husbands women don't value and start living for themselves. The phrase, "nice guys finish last," isn't just a cliche. It's a reality. Men like Larry invest in emotional intelligence, kindness, and respect, thinking these qualities will set them apart. But in a dating culture that prioritizes excitement and aesthetics over stability and character, Larry's virtues are seen as weaknesses. Women claim they want a good man, someone who listens, cares, and provides security. But when it comes time to choose, they often gravitate toward men who are anything but. The thrill of unpredictability, the allure of bad boy charm. These qualities overshadow the traits that actually make for a good partner. And Larry, he's left wondering why doing everything right feels so wrong. Let's not dance around the issue. Women don't prioritize good men like Larry because they don't have to. Modern dating gives them endless options, and with that comes the luxury of choosing based on short-term desires rather than long-term compatibility. Why settle for stability when you can chase excitement? Why appreciate devotion when arrogance feels like a challenge? The harsh reality is that many women see men like Larry as backup plans. He's the nice guy they'll settle for when the bad boys have broken their hearts, when the excitement has worn off, and when they're ready to get serious. But by then, the damage has been done. Larry doesn't want to be anyone's plan B, and he shouldn't have to be. For men like Larry, the constant rejection and dismissal aren't just frustrating, they're soul-crushing. Imagine building your life around the idea of being a good partner, only to be told time and time again that your effort doesn't matter. Imagine watching the women you care about choose men who don't even bother trying. This isn't just a blow to Larry's ego. It's a direct attack on his self-worth. He starts to question whether being a good man is worth it, whether his values have any place in a world that rewards superficiality over substance. Some Larrys retreat into bitterness, becoming the very men they once despised. Others give up on dating altogether, convinced that no one will ever appreciate what they have to offer. Here's the brutal truth. Larry doesn't owe anyone his devotion. He doesn't have to keep bending over backward for women who don't value him. He doesn't have to prove his worth to people who can't see it. And he certainly doesn't have to waste his time trying to be the perfect husband for someone who's too busy chasing bad boys to notice. Larry's kindness, responsibility, and loyalty are not flaws. They're assets. But they're only valuable to the right person. And if the women he's pursuing don't see that, it's not his job to convince them. Larry needs to stop trying to win over people who don't deserve him and start focusing on his own happiness. If Larry wants to break free from this cycle of frustration and disappointment, he needs to shift his focus. Instead of trying to be the husband women claim to want, he should prioritize himself. Here's how. 1. Set boundaries. Stop chasing people who don't appreciate your effort. If she's not reciprocating your energy, walk away. 2. Focus on personal growth. Invest in your own happiness and success. Build a life that fulfills you, independent of whether someone else chooses to share it. 3. Embrace selectivity. Not everyone deserves your kindness. Be discerning about who you invest your time and energy in. 4th, stop playing the game. Modern dating is a rigged system that rewards superficiality. Don't waste your time trying to play by its rules. The idea of a self-focused Larry might seem radical, but it's exactly what men like him need. By prioritizing himself, Larry reclaims his power. He stops wasting his time on people who don't value him and starts building a life that makes him happy. And here's the irony. When Larry stops trying, he becomes even more attractive. Confidence, independence, and self-respect are magnetic qualities, and the women who overlooked him before will start to take notice. But by then, it might be too late. Larry isn't interested in being someone's second choice. He's moved on, and he's better for it. The problem with modern dating isn't just that it undervalues men like Larry, it's that it devalues commitment altogether. Women are encouraged to prioritize their own desires, chase fleeting excitement, and keep their options open. Men, meanwhile, are left to navigate a system that punishes loyalty and rewards indifference. But the cycle can't continue forever. As more men like Larry step back from the dating scene, women will begin to notice the absence of good men. They'll realize that the bad boys they chased were never worth it, that the stability and respect Larry offered were what they truly needed. But by then, it might be too late. Larry doesn't need to be a husband to someone who doesn't value him. He doesn't need to prove his worth in a dating world that's rigged against him. What Larry needs is freedom. Freedom to live for himself, to embrace his own happiness, and to stop settling for less than he deserves. To the Larrys of the world, stop trying to be the perfect partner for someone who isn't the right fit. To the women chasing bad boys, appreciate the good men in your life before they're gone. And to society as a whole, let's stop punishing kindness and start valuing what truly matters. Because at the end of the day, Larry's worth isn't defined by someone else's inability to see it. It's defined by his ability to see it in himself.